YouTube video friends and viewers, please first of all subscribe to my channel, let you know my new videos. In this video I will promote and talk about TOEFL reading part or TOEFL reading section. Let's talk. What is the reading part of TOEFL? Reading is the first section of TOEFL Ibt. In this section, reading passages appear on the right side of the divided computer screen and questions appear on the left side. Because passages are long, it's necessary to scroll up and down to read an entire passage. You can scroll up and down by using the arrows and the tab next to the passage. This function is similar to scroll option that comes with Microsoft Word. When the reading section begins, you will see the instructions right away, not the first question. You should have already studied the functionality of the reading section, so you should skip the instructions by clicking the next button. This button brings up the first reading passage. The first question for a passage appears with the passage. In the reading section, you can move forward through questions by clicking the next button at the top of the screen and move back the previous questions by clicking the back button at the top of the screen. The TOEFL Ibt reading section includes a review function. Clicking the review button at the top of the screen takes you to a review screen where you can see all the questions in the section and their status: answered, not yet seen. The reading section also has a glory feature. A word highlighted in blue in a passage indicates that a definition is available for the word. Clicking on the word brings up this definition. A help button in all sections takes you a list of topics for which helpful explanations are available. Use the practice test CD-ROM to get a better understanding of how the passages and questions appear on the screen in the reading section of the test, of how the special features work. Yes, you can buy Kaplan's work and also you can buy Kaplan's CD to understand TOEFL Ibt reading part especially. Reading passages. This section measures the ability to read, understand, and analyze short passages similar in topic and style to those that North American college and university students encounter in their courses. It contains 3 to 5 reading passages. Each passage is roughly 675 to 725 words in length. Passages generally follow the typical American English organizational structure: a one-paragraph introduction, which includes a thesis statement, body paragraphs that develop the most important points as expressed in the thesis statement, and one paragraph conclusion that summarizes. Some passages may vary from this structure, for example, by containing an introduction that spreads over more than one paragraph. There are 10 reading questions. In reading questions, there are 10 different types of TOEFL Ibt reading section questions. They can be divided into 3 general categories according to what each is testing: understanding of language use, basic comprehension, and the ability to read to learn. Language use questions test understanding how long is used to express meanings and how to determine these meanings while reading. For example, one of type of language use question tests understanding of the meaning of a word. Basic comprehension questions test understanding of details presented in a passage, general understanding of the main idea of a passage, and the ability to make inferences based on information in a passage. Reading to learn questions test the ability to analyze and synthesize information while reading. In other words, they test the ability to learn while reading. For example, one of these questions tests the ability to summarize the most important points of a reading passage. Following is an overview of the questions types you will find in the reading section of Toefl Ibt. The number of each question type per passage is a range since the exact number of each on the actual test may vary. Also remember that the number of reading passages can vary from 3 to 5 per test. Yes, question category. Language use. These questions generally come first for each passage, and they consisted about half of the total reading section questions. Vocabulary 3 to 5 per passage, reference 0 to 2 per passage, rhetorical structure 0 to 2 per passage, paraphrasing 0 to 1 per passage, coherence 0 to 1 per passage. Basic comprehension. These questions consisted roughly a third of the total reading section questions. Fact details 3 to 6 per passage, not except negative facts 0 to 2 per passage. Inference 0 to 2 per passage. Reading to learn. These questions generally fall at the end of the set for a passage. Drag and drop table completion 0 to 1 per passage. Drag and drop summary 0 to 1 per passage. Whenever a question refers to a specific word or sentence in the passage, yes, go on please. The word or sentence is highlighted. You don't need to search for it. Also, many detailed questions on Toefl Ibt identify the particular paragraph in which the answer can be found, so you do not need to scan the passage in order to find the relevant information in the passage for a detailed question. All reading section questions are 4-option multiple choice, with the exception of drag and drop table completion and drag drop summary. As the name suggests, you must drag answer questions with your mouse and drop them into the appropriate place in a card. These two question types are also different from others because they are each worth more than 1 point. Each question can be worth 2 or 4 points. A note appears with these questions telling you their point value. Yes, you can use the CD-ROM of Toefl Kaplan. Yes, dear YouTube friends and viewers, in this part I try to tell you reading part of Toefl Ibt. As I said before, there are categories these language use. These questions generally come first for each passage, and they constitute about half of the total reading section questions. Vocabulary part 3 or 5 per passage, reference 0 to 2 per passage, rhetorical structure 0 to 2 per passage, paraphrasing 0 to 1 per passage, coherence 0 to 1 per passage. Basic comparison. These questions constitute roughly a third of the total reading section questions. Fact detail 3 to 6 per passage, not except 0 to 2 per passage, inference 0 to per passage. Reading to learn. These questions generally follow at the end of the set for passage. Drag and table completion 0 to 1 per passage. Drag and drop summary 0 to 1 per passage. Yes, thank you for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel, let you know my new videos. I will go on coming different videos for you. I will tell you information about different subjects. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.